Okay, good evening. I'd like to call the North Aurora Village Board meeting for Monday, October 16th, 2023 to order. Please join me in a silent prayer and meditation. All right, thank you. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right. Mayor Gafino.
Here.
Trustee Christensen.
Here.
Trustee Curtis.
Here.
Trustee Gately.
Here.
Trustee Lowry.
Here.
Trustee Nedved.
Here.
Trustee Salazar. Here.
All right, thank you. I got a proclamation to read, support and recognition for World Spina Bifida Awareness Day. Whereas spina bifida is a birth defect that occurs when the spine and the spinal cord don't form properly, and is most common congenital birth defects that cause disability. And whereas there are over 166,000 Americans with spina bifida, and by the age of 18, almost all the people with spina bifida will have at least 8 surgeries. And whereas there is no cure for spina bifida, and whereas with a family history of neural tube defects increase the risk slightly, other factors have been identified for spina bifida occurs, including folate deficiency, anti-seizure medication, and educating people about spina bifida can encourage screenings, proper prenatal care to greatly reduce the risks associated with the condition. And now therefore be proclaimed that I, Mark Gafino, Village President, and the Board of Trustees of North Aurora recognize October 25th, 2023 to be the World Spina Bifida Awareness Day, and encourage all to observe and support this day in the Village of North Aurora, dated this day, the 16th day of October, 2023. I have a couple individuals who'd like to speak. Charlotte? Nope, Charlotte, yep. Charlotte, is it Mounts, okay. And then after her will be Matt Larson.
Hi. Thanks everyone for doing this, having us here. I'm actually going to turn it over to Matt to say some few words first, and then he'll turn it back over to me.
Good evening, Village Board. Thank you very much for this wonderful proclamation. I'm the Executive Director of the Illinois Spina Bifida Association, and your time and consideration of this proclamation is very important. We serve more than 975 people with spina bifida throughout Illinois, including at least 3 North Aurora residents. And we have another gentleman on his way. But Charlotte can talk about what it means to recognize spina bifida awareness. Thank you so much for your time and recognition.
Thank you. As Matt said, the Illinois Spina Bifida Association does quite a lot for residents of Illinois and North Aurora that has spina bifida. And I think awareness is really important because spina bifida is the most common permanently disabling birth defect compatible with life. But it doesn't get as much awareness as similar conditions. And so I think it's important to spread awareness in regards to that, especially also in the spread awareness that it goes across the lifespan now. I'm an adult with spina bifida, and we're growing older and older now. So I think as there's more of us, it's important to raise awareness of that. So,
Thank you very much.
thank you.
Yep, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Very good.
Yes, I know. Yeah. We have proclamations for you. Charlotte, Matt, if you want one of those. Thank you. Yep. All right, Judy English. Want to come on up?
I'm Judy English, and I'm here for an update on our problem with the semis on our street. As you know, we had, well, the one neighbor counted 37 for August. And I don't know what you guys did. I know there's new signs put
We're
up.
on Kingswood, right?
Yes, I'm sorry.
That's right.
317
Right,
Kingswood.
yep.
Yeah. And of course, we live across the street. That's why we see so many.
Right.
And the one neighbor said there were 37 in August. So that was quite a few. It has been increasing. So I wanted to come, I was here to complain. So now I'm here to thank you for taking care of the problem. I know there's new signs put up, but you must have done something else because there have been no semis. And there was one pulled over on Sycamore, but the police had stopped them. So at 2:40 this afternoon, I told my husband I was going to come here to thank you, that we appreciate it. And as we were talking, a semi went by and he jokingly said, "Are you sure you want to go there?" And I said, "Absolutely." But thank you for taking,
welcome.
really,
Yep.
I just can't imagine. It just stopped completely. It's wonderful. So
Well,
thank you for
You're
listening.
welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just gonna follow up with you. So we met with the transportation group over there. I can't remember the name, but the biggest problem was it was on Google Maps had going your street to get to the property. So staff, Steve and the police chief, and they got together and worked with them as well as enforcement. And so we do our best, you know. Sometimes we always don't get it right, but at least the numbers are down to 2. So that's, yeah. Well, thank you for coming. So, yep. Okay. All right. Consent agenda.
Move to approve.
Second. Discussion. Roll, please.
Trustee Gately,
Yes.
trustee Lowry,
Yes.
trustee Nedved,
Yes.
trustee Salazar,
Yes.
trustee Christensen,
Yes.
trustee Curtis.
All right. Thank you. And a new business. Item 1, Brian.
Thank you, Mayor. This is looking for approval for our tree trimming. Normally with the road program, we trim trees during that time. We had put out a request for proposals in August, received 1 back. So we redid it all, reached out to 5 companies. We ended up getting 2 proposals back. And this is roughly to trim about 650 trees. So our low proposal was for Skyline Tree Service at $68,500. We currently have $70,000 in the budget. So we are looking to approve the contract with Skyline Tree Service in the amount of $68,500.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion.
I just have one question. This is not the company that did it
No.
last year. Okay.
We did not.
All right, good. That was my only question. Thank you.
I did not reach out to them this year.
Excellent. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Trustee Gately,
Yes.
trustee Lowry,
Yes.
trustee Nedved,
Yes.
trustee Salazar,
Yes.
trustee Christensen,
Yes.
trustee Curtis.
All right. Thank you. Item 2, Dave.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. All right, the police laptops they use in the squad cars are up for replacement. Generally, we do these every 5 years. We were able to push this for 7 years by extending the warranty. The manufacturer will no longer extend the warranty, and these units have started failing. Staff budgeted to replace half of the units this year and then anticipated playing half next year. But it'd be a lot easier to support and roll out if we replace all 13 at once. So staff worked with the chief and the DUI budget to pick up the remainder of the other 7 laptops. So staff went out and got quotes. And we would like to purchase 13 G-Tech S410 hardened laptops from CDWG in the amount of $36,181.86.
Motion to
approve.
Second.
Discussion. Call roll, please.
Trustee Lowry,
Yes.
trustee Nedved,
Yes.
trustee Salazar,
Yes.
trustee Christensen,
Yes.
trustee Curtis, trustee Gately.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Item 3, Mr. Bosco.
Thank you, Mayor. Item number 3 is the decrease of the number of Class G liquor licenses. This is for the BP Amico on Route 31. At the time of liquor license renewal this year, they had a debt outstanding to the village for code enforcement fines for the dilapidated car wash they had on their site. They were given a conditional liquor license in which they had 6 months to pay the fine and either demolish the car wash or fix the car wash. They had done neither by the 6 month window, and they'd only paid $3,000 of a $12,000 plus fine they had, at which time the mayor went after the liquor license by revoking it. We had a hearing with BP, and at this point, what we've done is we've actually revoked it from the liquor commissioner. But historically, what we do is once one becomes available, we take it off the books so that there are zero floating out there, so to speak. And then if someone ever wanted to petition for a gas station liquor license, they would just come back and the board would have to create that one back again. So now that they have no liquor license and they've been told they cannot sell liquor, and the police have been in there several times verifying that, we've got to the point where we are pulling their liquor license and officially from the board. And the only way they would get it back is if they work to comply, which is fix the car wash, pay the fine, or demolish the car wash and pay the fine.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
Okay, trustee Salazar,
Yes.
trustee Christensen,
Yes.
trustee Curtis, trustee Gately,
Yes.
trustee Lowry,
Yes.
trustee Nedved.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Bill Treasurer report, I have none. Trustee comments? Administrator report?
Just real quick, just wanted to mention that as we talked about the trucks tonight, the mayor was right. And I got to give Nathan credit because he had done this before in his past town, and Google was really the issue. I mean, they had it listed 3 different ways to get to that place on Google, and all 3 took you to Kingswood. So basically we worked, Nathan petitioned Google, and I know the mayor was involved, and obviously Joe DeLeo was involved, and the company was responsive, and Google was actually pretty responsive, and they got it fixed. So hopefully that goes well. But the board, by passing those no truck signs, that's really helped the police department enforce it as well.
All right, thank you. Department reports?
Thank you, Mayor. This Saturday, we have our trunk or treat at the PD from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And this past Wednesday, the mayor helped us out with burgers and badges at Culver's. It was a good time.
Plus a couple of promotions today.
Yes, Mike Quinn was promoted to deputy chief, and Kyle Jensen was promoted from detective to patrol sergeant.
Very good. All right, thank you. Motion adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, we'll be meeting shortly for the committee of the whole.